What it do, YouTube? Today's video, I want to chime in with a quick impromptu video. And today's video is going to be a very important topic. So check this shit out, right, man. It's been a lot going on here in America, the United States. Well, I should really say North America, because that's where I'm at, Turtle Island. Now, check this shit out, right? Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's not other stuff happening in other countries and stuff like that. But I can only speak on the country that I'm currently in and where I'm from. I'm from America and I'm currently in North America right now. You know what I'm saying? And just doing my research, man. Shout out to Prepper Zan. You know, she's a Doomsday Prepper YouTuber and stuff like that. And she just uploaded a video. I think she just uploaded it probably like an hour ago, something like that. I'm not too sure. I didn't really see the timestamp or whatever. Excuse me, but and yeah, shit, I'm fucking walking back to the fucking bus stop because I'm trying to go donate plasma and shit. And I had to walk 3 miles because where the plasma place is located is no bus that goes this particular way. Yeah, all the way down there just for them to say, oh, your blood iron is too low. You cannot donate today. So now I'm walking 3 miles all the way back to the fucking bus stop. Ain't that some shit, right? But I'm starting to see that might be a sign from the universe, man, saying, don't even do that shit, you know? But I'm just saying, it still sucks. But it is what it is. So I said, fuck it. I decided to just do a video, turn that negative energy into something positive. So I decided to do a video, right? Which is what I'm doing now. So I'm doing my research or whatever. And coming to find out that Houston, Texas, they had a fucking hurricane. So yeah, Houston, Texas, they had a hurricane. Hurricane came and hit. It came and hit that whole city. And it's crazy because why didn't that hurricane hit Dallas? I'm not saying that I wanted it to, but I'm just saying like these questions you gotta ask. Why did that hurricane hit Dallas? Why didn't it hit Fort Worth, Texas? Why didn't it hit some of these other surrounding cities? Why did it specifically hit Houston? And I can tell you why, or I can give you an idea why. Now, Houston is a very cowboy type city. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of bullshit that goes down. And I'm starting to believe those are the spirits of Duke the Jeweler and Takeoff. Because you got to remember, Duke the Jeweler and Takeoff was killed unjustly in Houston, Texas. You see what I'm saying? And there's a lot more souls out there that we probably never even heard of. Those are just 2 people that was famous, you know what I'm saying? But I know there's a lot of other people out there that were just regular, everyday people that this happened to, and they souls are just screaming out, and they can't cross over to the other side because no light has been shed on the situations that have happened. But that's besides the point. It could be HARP too. You know what I mean? Because it is kind of questionable for a hurricane to hit Texas. You know what I'm saying? But let me break down to you what's going on. So what's happening right now is that this is gonna be a mass exodus that's gonna happen. See this shit? What is you doing? This is gonna be a mass exodus that is gonna happen all throughout the 50 states, well, 52 states of America. You know what I'm saying? And each state is gonna get hit with something different. You see what I'm saying? So, for example, Houston, or Texas, whatever you want to call it, they get hit with a hurricane. They say hundreds of thousands and millions of people are still over there with no power because the hurricane knocked their power out. You see what I'm saying? And they said that I was watching the video on Purpose Inn channel, and it was this lady speaking, and she was saying she was just in Houston and stuff like that, and that Doomsday is coming to America. Well, I hate to tell you, but Doomsday, you know what I'm saying? Doomsday is already here in America. You know what I'm saying? It just ain't knocked on your front door yet. You know, but check this shit out, right? So, um, each state, well, let me finish what I was saying. They were saying that the lady was saying that the elites out there, whatever, they only got certain venues and areas that's important to them that has power. Like she was saying, like the Walmart is lit up with power, the airport, the little Astro World place where Travis Scott and them be performing the Astro World shit. All that shit is lit up. But at the same time, when you really think about it, just from a logical point of view, those places are only probably lit up because they have backup generators in them. And I know that about Walmart for a fact because I used to work in Walmart back in Chicago. This was a long time ago. And the power was going out there like a few times. Like it should happen in Illinois a lot. Power outages and shit. Um, power went out in Walmart. This was a supercenter Walmart, you know what I'm saying? And the power was out for a while, but then the backup generators kicked on immediately. So that's what I'm thinking logically, that it's obviously a backup generator that's obviously came on. Because, you know, airports, businesses like Walmart, and that little Astro World shit, these are fucking $1 billion businesses. You see what I'm saying? So, of course, if you're smart, you're going to have backup generators in your business because anything can happen. You just got to think like that. So that's my take on that part. But then again, it could be some subliminal too, where they got power and all that. But that's the most logical thing I could think of. Like, come on, man, Walmart is lit up because they got backup generators. That's what I'm thinking. Or whatever. What? Let's say like different states and shit. Each state is gonna get hit with something different. So, I mean, a few states gonna get hit with the same shit. Like if you pay attention, um, right now in Arizona, because they just did a story on it like 3, 4, 5 days ago. Um, that a lot of people are getting evicted and they get put out on the streets. So Arizona, similar to California, is going through a housing and a homelessness crisis. This is what they're doing. This is their particular plan for this side of the world. They're gonna try to kill people off, you know, with the heat, homeless, you know what I'm saying, out on the street. And these people just regular everyday people that had jobs and all that, but I guess they couldn't come up with the money to continue to pay their rent or their mortgage, whatever the case may be. And then they got served the eviction letter. Now they out on the street like anybody else. And if they got a car, they even be more lucky because you can at least sleep in your car, you know what I mean? But you gotta remember, car, that's another bill too, because you gotta pay for gas. If you ain't got no gas, how you gonna drive that motherfucker? Unless it's electric. You see what I'm saying? But that's what they doing on the West. Like I said, I gotta keep seeing what the fuck going on because I haven't even been looking at the Houston situation with the hurricane shit. To be honest with you, like, I've been hearing about it, but I haven't really looked into it myself. And now that I'm starting to see more and more videos pop up about this shit, it's piquing my interest. It's like, what the fuck, you know? Look at places like Chicago. They hit in Chicago with the gun violence. You see what I'm saying? In the migrant crisis, because it's a migrant crisis right now in Chicago too, and it's happening in other places. But Chicago was one of the only sanctuary cities, or one of the only places that was going out their way to give migrants benefits and shit. And then they started to notice it's starting to bite them in the ass when there wasn't no benefits for the actual natives. You know, people that's from this country, that's from Chicago. It wasn't no benefits for them because they gave it all to the goddamn immigrants. You know what I'm saying? So now they trying to switch the whole shit up and like, we ain't giving benefits to migrants no more and all this, blah, 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 blah. You see what I'm saying? And another reason why they not gonna hit Illinois with a hurricane or a tornado, because if you've been paying attention, a couple years ago, Illinois got hit with a tornado But Illinois is boxed in. It's a state that's boxed in by other states. You see what I'm saying? So if they hit Illinois with a tornado, they gonna hit all them other states that's surrounding it, and that's what happened. Cause like the southern part of Illinois got destroyed, Kansas, some of Kentucky got destroyed. A lot of shit got destroyed when that hurricane or that tornado came through and it hit some of Illinois. A lot of other states got destroyed too, because Illinois is like one of them inland states. It's boxed in by a lot of other states. So they was like, okay, cool. We can't do that because we destroying our other shit. So they just gonna continue to let the gun violence take over Chicago. I'm telling you, pay attention. Then you gotta look at shit like New York. New York, they hit New York with some different shit. Like New York got, because you gotta remember, New York is the biggest city in America and shit. You know what I'm saying? So they got to hit New York with a few different things. So New York going through the same shit with the migrant crisis. You know, I think they having an eviction crisis over there too, and it's being plagued with a whole bunch of gun violence and shit over there. But they doing shit out there different. It's a lot of people being found dead. You see what I'm saying? It's been a lot of people that's being found dead and their bodies been stuffed in freezers and shit over there in New York. Like all this shit started to come out now. You see, so each state is getting hit with some different shit. You see what I'm saying? Each state is getting hit with something different. Now check this shit out. Let's go to Atlanta. Atlanta kind of going through the same thing as Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? They said right now the fucking court over there in Atlanta literally stockpiled with eviction letters. Like 17,000 plus eviction letters that's going out to different people that's over there in Atlanta. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of these different cities and states, they all kind of going through similar shit, but different. It's just another way to divide and conquer. Then, to put the cherry on top, look what happened to Trump a couple days ago. You see what I'm saying? You had another white male trying to kill Trump. You would think it would be somebody that's an immigrant or something trying to kill Trump. No, it's his own kind. You see what I'm saying? And it's fucked up, but good thing dude wasn't successful, because if he was, I'm gonna be honest with you, America will literally be in disarray right now. Literally, America would be in disarray right now if Donald Trump got killed. I'm gonna tell you why. Because a lot of people actually like Trump. You know what I'm saying? Because who he is and what he have done. And don't get me wrong, it's like at one point, you know what I'm saying? Hey, at one point, I didn't even like Trump at one point, because I I guess you could say I wasn't, my eyes and shit weren't open enough to see what he was really doing. You know what I'm saying? And then when I started to see what Trump was really doing and what he was really saying, you know what I'm saying? Then I was able to be like, okay, cool, I fuck with Trump, because the shit that Kamala and Joe Biden was doing, they was off top, just coming off doing some goofy ass shit, like giving fucking foreign aid to all these other fucking countries, and then turn around and give all the Americans $600 stimulus checks, but you just sent 89 billion to Cambodia. What the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta look at this shit. Like, this shit is not normal, bro. This shit ain't normal, man. And yeah, Trump, he was giving out stimulus checks and shit like that too, but he was giving niggas $1,200 stimulus checks. He gave motherfuckers like 4 of them. So 12 times 4. You do the math. That's about like what, 3,600, 4,200, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a decent amount of money. Like I said, I didn't get a stimulus check because I was overseas or whatever. But yeah, man, this shit is crazy. Doomsday is already here. You know what I'm saying? Doomsday is already here in America. Shit is only gonna get worse. And yeah, man, just prepare. This is why so many people are leaving this fucking, bro. This is why so many people are leaving this fucking country. You know what I'm saying? Because, and don't get me wrong, man. Like I was saying, like American Dream shit, yeah, blah blah blah. Some people are still living it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I had to taste that American Dream. That shit is good. But why would you want the American Dream right now when everything else is in disarray? Because you gotta look at it like this, right? Yeah, you got a bag and all this shit, but what about all these other millions of people who around you who ain't got shit? Nigga, you food. You see what I'm saying? Nigga, you food, nigga. You see what I'm saying? So you got all that shit. But nigga, what about all them people that don't got it? You become a target. You see what I'm saying? This is how this works. That's how that works. You a target. I'm telling you, and this is how they gonna do it. And bro, and let me tell you something else. And this is why before I end this video, because this video is pretty long, but let me just break this shit down. Um, the reason why the government is trying to start shit and they got agents in every fucking state. Let me start off with Arizona, right? So they trying to start a race war in Arizona. They've been trying to start one in California too. But it was so Arizona, like every month they got these gun shows out here at the Arizona State Ground Parks or whatever. Like it's like gun shows, people trading guns, people buying guns, selling guns and all that type of shit. Well, recently, I think it was like a couple months ago, some dude, like an old white man or something, he got caught by the FBI at one of those gun shows because he was trying to start a race war. He was buying guns and trying to recruit other people to go start a race war. So basically, he was trying to go shoot at some black people or something like that, shoot at some Mexicans and shit to stage it to start a race war. But the FBI caught him and it wasn't successful, which is good. But check this shit out though, right? Check this out. Um, in other states like Houston and shit, they saying that well, Houston is a city, it's not a state, but in other states like Texas and shit, in Houston, the city of Houston, they said there's still millions of people out there with no power. They said right now it's day 7 with people having no power, but they said back like a couple days ago, like day 3, day 4, it was a purge out there. But they not gonna put that on the news. But people who was out there who was paying attention said it was a purge out there in Houston, and a lot of people's getting killed. And let me tell you why the government is trying to start up all this stuff. It's called order out of chaos. Yes, it's called order out of chaos. So what that means is the government is gonna set up a whole bunch of set up situations to get people to get angry, overreact, go out there and kill somebody, go out there and do all this different shit, loot, steal, riot. And just like during the pandemic, they gonna let the police just sit back and do all this shit and let the people do all that shit. Because when they come back down to contact tracing, they're gonna be able to contact and trace all those people that was doing all that shit, which they was doing. Which they didn't contact all of them, but they got a few people and put their ass in the feds, you know, from the shit that happened during COVID-19. Now they doing that because you have to remember, this is Satan's kingdom that we're in, right? So if this is Satan's kingdom that we in, you got these people, right? Like Bill Gates, motherfucking Bill Gates, motherfucking just high ranking motherfuckers, bro. Like shit, Joe Biden, Kamala, all these evil motherfuckers. Fuck, who else? I can't really think, but just say like these higher up people, they have enforcers and shit like that that they pay and tell them, hey, go recruit, get this money out and pass it out to your friends and family and tell them they're gonna be working for me, Bill Gates. But what they're gonna do is they're gonna be spreading evil, they're gonna be spreading shit because a lot of these people work for Satan. They are a lot of these higher up people. I ain't saying all of them, but a lot of them, they are high-ranking Satanists. They are high-ranking Satanists. You see what I'm saying? And they know they have to do whatever they can to destroy God's children, right? So they're gonna keep doing this order out of chaos shit, get people in trick situations and stuff like that so that basically they can go out there and do something stupid, get themselves arrested, get themselves killed, whatever the case may be, and then boom, they're done. Because if you're a powerful starseed and they put your ass in jail and shit like that, they basically just knocked your head off spiritually, and now you stuck. You can't do nothing. You see what I'm saying? They basically just tricked you out your position, and that's what's going on right now. This is why these people are trying to conjure up so much stuff. Is because you know, shit, they trying to trick people out their position, man. And I know this video is long, but this is gonna be part one, man, because I don't want the video to cut off. You know what I'm saying? Because of storage and shit. But wake the damn up. More videos coming soon. Fuck Satan. Fuck all his minions, man. Gang. You know I don't rock it, man.